Hello again and welcome back to another video. The arrival of the summer season has brought us an abundance of anime from our beloved studios. While many anime have faded from their popularity since their initial release, one anime has caught the eyes of people all over the world. The anime is called ZOM 100 Bucket List of the Dead, which has been a breakout hit since the first episode and is consistently outperforming hit anime like Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 in viewership and dominating charts. It is a new project brought to life by the new studio, Studio Bug Films, and directed by Kazuki Kawagoe. The series is based on the manga of the same name written by Hiro Aso, the renowned author of the famous psychological series, Alice in Borderlands. ZOM 100 follows the story of Akira Tendu, a 24-year-old trapped in a soul-crushing job, who finds his life transformed when a zombie apocalypse hits Japan. Freed from the constraints of his work, Akira seizes the opportunity to pursue his dreams and desires, even as the world around him descends into chaos. Now, without wasting our precious time, here are 15 best anime similar to ZOM 100. Number 15. Is This a Zombie? The show is a comedy anime series adapted from the light novel of the same name, penned by Shinichi Kimura. Studio Dean brought the anime adaptation to the small screen, infusing it with humor and unique twists. While the series doesn't have a post-apocalyptic setting, it shares intriguing similarities with ZOM 100 that fans of both shows will appreciate. The story follows Ayumu Ikawa, a high school boy who meets an untimely end, only to be resurrected by a necromancer named Yuklawud Hellscythe. However, his resurrection comes with a twist. Ayumu is now a zombie living among humans and serving Yuklawud as her guard. Things take an unexpected turn when Ayumu accidentally deprives the Mahou Shoujo Haruna of her magical powers. In her stead, Haruna orders Ayumu to combat the corrupted anti-Mahou Shoujo system known as Megalo. The connection between Is This a Zombie and ZOM 100 lies in their shared theme of a character transformed into a zombie, coupled with a lighthearted and humorous approach. Both series explore the challenges and absurdities of living as a zombie, providing entertainment and laughs along the way. Number 14. Dr. Stone. Not quite in the same vein as ZOM 100, Dr. Stone is a post-apocalyptic anime set far into the future, focusing on a group of high schoolers as they attempt to revive society from the ground up. The main character is an ultra-genius who has a repository of normally useless information that culminates in a lot of scientific advancements in the post-apocalyptic world. Dr. Stone is the Minecraft of anime. If you like the progression system in factory games, where one thing leads to another, which leads to another, then you will love the linear progression in Dr. Stone. There's something viscerally satisfying about watching a man reinvent the basics of our society. The anime does have some comedic elements to it, but it's not the main focus. Number 13. School Live. School Live is set in a post-apocalyptic world where a group of students has formed the School Living Club in their school to survive a recent zombie apocalypse. Adapted from a manga of the same name by Norimitsu Kaiho, with illustrations by Sadora Chiba, the anime adaptation was produced by Studio Lurk and directed by Masaomi Ando. The series follows the daily lives of the School Living Club members, including the shovel-loving Kurumi Ebisuzawa, the nurturing big sister figure Yuri Wakasa, the club's advisor Megumi Sakura, and the ever-optimistic Yuki Takeya. Far from a typical school club, the School Living Club consists of these four girls navigating the challenges of the zombie apocalypse. They strive to maintain a sense of normalcy, hanging out with each other, having fun, and living within the confines of their school. With a compelling blend of comedy and horror, School Live is a must-watch for fans of ZOM 100. Its unique premise and engaging characters offer a fresh take on the zombie genre, making it a standout in the world of anime. Number 12. Dorohedoro. Animated by MAPPA, Dorohedoro is an anime set in a bizarre world where oppressive sorcerers reign supreme. It is also a dark fantasy series with a unique protagonist that goes against the world order. Cayman, part lizard part man, is an individual with the power to resist magic and fight back against the sorcerers, with his main goal being to find answers and revert himself to a normal human being. Despite featuring large amounts of gore and carnage, the anime still manages to fit in a good bit of comedy and humor. The series also has a diverse cast of characters with special abilities, circumstances, and backgrounds. Number 11. Corpse Party, Tortured Souls. Corpse Party stands apart from the other anime mentioned above, offering a darker and more intense experience. Adapted from a video game of the same name, the anime was brought to life by Studio Us Red and directed by Akira Iwanaga. The series delves into the tragic events surrounding 9 school students who gather at night to bid farewell to a dear friend. They use doll figurines for the farewell, unaware that these objects are connected to the Heavenly Host Academy, a school that was shut down long ago following a series of gruesome murders. Unwittingly, their ritual opens a portal to another dimension, trapping the students with the vengeful ghosts of Heavenly Host Academy. Now, they must either work together to escape this nightmarish realm, or become one of the damned themselves. While Corpse Party shares thematic similarities with Psalm 100 in its portrayal of chaotic worlds, it takes a much darker and more horrifying approach. Number 10. Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion is a sci-fi adventure manga also set in a post-apocalyptic world. It features 2 main leads, Karuko and Maru, who do their best to survive in a desolate Japan, given their limited resources and manpower. Their main aim is to reach an ambiguous location, referred to by both of them as Heaven, with Karuko acting as Maru's guide and bodyguard. There is an overarching mystery surrounding the series, as there are dangerous unknown creatures who mostly roam at night, as well as children possessing special abilities with unknown origins. The anime strikes a balance between action, horror, drama, and comedy, as the characters face various challenges and encounter different factions and allies along their journey. Number 9. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. In the vein of not taking things seriously, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt is one of those shows that not a lot of people have watched, but the ones who have, swear by it. It follows 2 fallen angels in their quest to regain their status in heaven, by destroying evil on earth and earning merit points. The show is heavily inspired by Western media, making it an interesting watch. The characters are quite interesting, and the comedy is good enough for the purposes of the show. Panty and Stocking, the 2 main characters, don't take threats too seriously, choosing to focus more on their personal relatively shallow goals, and that's what makes the show so fun to watch. With Season 2 on the way, it's a good time to get yourself acquainted with this masterpiece. Number 8. Zombieland Saga. Welcome to Zombieland Saga, a chaotic and comedic original anime brought to life by Studio Mappa. Directed by Munehisa Sakai, this commercially successful series blends music with the supernatural in a way that's both unique and entertaining. The concept of the anime is as intriguing as it is simple. Idols are killed and then reincarnated as zombies. But death doesn't stop them from pursuing their dreams. Even in their undead state, they remain focused on their idol careers, bringing a whole new meaning to the term half-dead in the entertainment world. Heartwarming, hilarious, and musically rich, Zombieland Saga offers a fresh take on the zombie genre. Like Psalm 100, it combines comedy with a touch of music, creating a delightful and engaging experience. If you're in the mood for something refreshingly different and adequately hilarious, Zombieland Saga is the anime you've been searching for. Number 7. Sankaria, Undying Love. Sankaria is an anime that masterfully combines the ecchi horror genre with beautiful animation sequences and a romantic storyline. Though categorized as ecchi, the series doesn't shy away from delivering a compelling narrative. Originally a manga by Mitsuru Hattori, the anime adaptation was crafted by Studio DN. The story follows Chihiro Furuya, a high school student known as the everything what zombie freak. Unlike his peers, Furuya's fascination lies with zombies rather than the living, and he even concocts potions to reanimate the dead. The plot takes an intriguing turn when Furuya's cat dies, and he attempts to bring it back to life. But instead of resurrecting his pet, he stumbles upon a girl who had died in an accident long ago and is now an actual zombie. The story then explores the complex emotions and challenges that arise when Furuya's obsession with the undead becomes a living reality. With its unique blend of rom-com, horror, and ecchi elements, Sankaria Undying Love is highly recommended for fans of Psalm 100. Number 6. Magical Girl Sight. Magical Girl Sight is a relatively overlooked anime due to the mahou shoujo genre. The series was originally a manga that Kentaro Sato pens, Studio Production DOE took the role for the anime adaptation and was directed by Tadahito Matsubayashi. The series follows a girl named Aya Asagiri, who was a victim of bullying at her school. Looking for a way to escape, she surfs on the internet for distraction and stumbles upon a website called Magical Girls Site. But Aya did not know what she was getting herself into. Simply viewing the page caused Aya to headlong into the world of Magical Girl Apocalypse. In a world where death machines are armed with magical powers, they all have an unquenchable thirst for blood. Like Zom 100, Magical Girl Side has a protagonist trying to squeeze her way out of her sorrowful reality. But as Akira from Zom 100 had it easy, things for Aya will get more challenging than ever. Number 5. Kabunari of the Iron Fortress. The show is a renowned original anime series that aired in 2016, animated by the fan-favorite Studio WIT and beautifully directed by Tetsuro Araki. Set during a modern industrial revolution, the series introduces a mysterious virus that transforms humans into virtually undefeatable monsters called Kabani. These creatures' hearts are encased within layers of iron, making them nearly invincible. The infection spreads through bites, turning humans into Kabani. The story follows Ikoma, a young boy who crafted a unique weapon called Tsuranokizutsu to defeat the Kabani. As he patiently awaited the opportunity to use his weapon, he fortuitously met Mume, a girl exempted from the mandatory Kabani inspection. One night, Ikoma encounters Mume as chaos erupts at the station where he lives, due to a Kabani invasion. Seizing the perfect moment, he uses his Tsuranokizutsu to fight back. Zom 100 and Kabunari of the Iron Fortress share a similar post-apocalyptic setting. Both worlds depict the struggle to survive in a landscape where death lurks around every corner, adding to the thematic resonance between the two series. Number 4. Parasite: The Maxim. Set in a world where humans are preyed upon by supernatural creatures, Parasite is a psychological sci-fi horror featuring a protagonist Izumi, and his right hand with a mind of its own. The true nature of his hand is that of a parasitic alien, with the ability to take different shapes and act as a weapon. Filled with other aliens inhabiting human bodies, the series portrays the battles between Izumi and the threatening alien imposters. The mix of human and non-human characters creates interesting dynamics and conflicts, making for an engaging story. Furthermore, it explores themes of identity and coexistence between species. Number 3. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a dark psychological thriller where deadly man-eating ghouls live among humans. Unfortunately, the story's protagonist Ken Kaneki finds himself caught in a war between ghouls and humans after being turned into a half-ghoul. His life from then on is filled with painful challenges, bloodshed, and betrayal, as he tries to adapt to his new conditions. Though dark themes dominate the series, it also explores the message of friendship and growth, as well as a character struggling to find his place in a new environment. Number 2. Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss focuses on exploration and adventure. It is an intriguing fantasy with many interesting mysteries and twists. Its plot centers around an enormous pit known as the Abyss, which is filled with fascinating lands and dangerous monsters. The main duo, Rico and Reg, are a pair of delvers aiming to reach to deepest depths of the abyss, largely undeterred by the arduous trials that await them. Overall, it is a story that contains hardship, love, and sacrifice, as Rico and Reg face the wonders of the abyss head-on. And last but not least, number 1 of our list. High School of the Dead. If any anime deserves the number 1 spot on this list, it's High School of the Dead. This cult classic series was adapted from a manga of the same name, penned by the late author Daisuke Saito and illustrated by Shuji Sato. Known for its over-the-top fan service, relentless action, and intense violence, High School of the Dead moves at a breakneck pace. It follows a group of high school students as they navigate the horrors of a zombie apocalypse, providing stunning animation and complex characters along the way. The characters battle emotions and personal issues while they are on the quest for survival. Since the anime aired in 2010, it has gained a lot of viewership and formed a strong fanbase that still wishes to see the anime's second season. So there we have it, our 15 best anime alternatives to watch when you've caught up with Psalm 100 Bucket List of the Dead. And that's the end of the video. Please tell me your opinion and like the video. Take care, and stay tuned for more videos.